Good evening. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. I wanted to come and talk today about why I am such a huge advocate for coaching certifications. Now, I'm between Facebook and Instagram, so if you see me looking back and forth, that's why. But I'm excited. I'll give you guys a minute to kind of pop in. Hello, welcome. Say hey as you're coming in. I am so excited to talk about certification today. It's something that I have been working on really heavily behind the scenes, but also something that I have been passionate about for years. Hello. Hi, guys. Say hey as you're coming in. Hello. All right. So I'll dive in. And then those that catch the replay, get to catch the replay. Hello. So the truth is, and this is going to sound super weird coming from me, but you don't actually need a certification to become a coach. Thank you. You can become a coach simply because you desire to become a coach. Now, with all of that said, I found on my journey that it was more effective and it felt better for me to get certified. One of those reasons is because I'm a lifelong learner. I love being able to learn. But a second reason is I really wanted to perfect my craft. I didn't just want to be out here sharing information or trying to help my coaches without really having proven tools and strategies that I could use with them. So I want to talk about the top 3 reasons that I have found certification to be an amazing option. And then we'll talk a little bit about my certification program, which I'm really excited because the doors have officially opened and there is so much goodness in there. I'm mind blown and I'm really excited. But so the first thing when we're thinking about certification and you're trying to decide, thank you so much for the love, and you're trying to decide, like, should I go the certification route? Should I kind of just do my own thing? Hello, welcome. Thank you for all the hearts. The first reason I found certification to be such a great decision is because you get to change the narrative. So in the coaching space, it is highly unregulated, meaning that there are no rules or restrictions about who can call themselves coaches. And while there are some amazing coaches, there are also some people intentionally and unintentionally doing things that probably aren't necessarily right. And there's no like board or anything that stops it. In the same way, think about it. If you are getting ready to go get in a huge procedure, you would want your medical doctor to have some level of a degree, some level of continued education, some license, some certification, right? If you're getting someone repairing your roof, you would want someone with that level of experience with maybe some award or certification that they've been able to be an amazing roof repair person, whatever. It's the same thing when it comes to coaching, right? Coaching is not just, oh, I'm just going to sit here and listen to you and talk. If you are wanting to be an effective coach, you got to be willing to do the deep and inner work. And that requires some level of expertise. Now, let me explain. Expertise doesn't mean you have to have a fancy degree or anything like that, but it needs to showcase that you have really dedicated to this career. And I know for me as a coach, when we're asking our clients to invest within themselves, or when we're asking our clients to continue to push themselves beyond their comfort zone, I only feel it's best for us to be in integrity and lead by example by doing the exact same thing. And so becoming certified also helps you, thank you so much, also helps you to lead by that example. It showcases that you're not just like some random person that's just going to fly by day, right? I remember when I first started my business, I was trying to decide like which coach I want to work with. And I narrowed down to 2 coaches. And the one coach that I decided that I wanted to work with literally fell off the face of the earth. And I was like, where did she go? So I ended up signing with the other coach, which went amazing. And then like a month later, this other coach pops back on the scene and she's doing something totally different. Not even coaching. I think she was like painting or something, which is great. She followed her passion. But for me, it kind of gave me a sour taste or a bitter taste in my mouth where I was like, are people just going to stay here and coach? Or are people just going to kind of fly by night and do things randomly? And that's kind of the rap that coaching has gotten. And we want to make sure that we get to change that narrative by showing up and showing that we're dedicated to our craft. Okay? The second reason that I find that getting certified in coaching or certified as a coach is super valuable is because it makes you more credible. Now, the truth is there's a million coaches out here in this space, in this world, and it's easy to feel like, wow, what they're doing is working, so let me do what they're doing, right? And then this is why we have a lot of copycat coaches, meaning that there's coaches that are all looking and doing the same thing. In order to be able to draw in and bring in your audience, you have to be intentional intentional about standing out. And the one thing that I find to be most effective in that regard is being able to leverage your zone of genius. So, what is that one thing that allows you to effectively stand out? And how can you leverage that? And when you have a certification, that's another component you get to add, because again, it shows your dedication to your craft, where most people may not choose the certification route. It shows that you're really dedicated to it. Plus, you have a toolbox of tools that you get to pull from. So you're not just doing talk therapy, quote unquote, where you're just listening to your client. You're really being able to pull tools that have been proven to work to be able to facilitate that lasting transformation and that lasting change. Again, helping you to stand out, which leads to number 3. Again, it's going to help you to stand out as a coach. So it makes you more credible. It helps you to stand out, and you get to change the narrative. So when I say stand out, you don't have to blend in with what everyone else is doing. It shows your dedication. It shows that you're willing to put in this work. It shows that you're willing to sacrifice, whether it's time, whether it's a financial investment, and you're taking your role seriously. And in turn, people begin to trust you. For me, one of the things that I have committed to is continuously growing as a coach, because in the counseling space, I had what was called CEUs, continued education units. And so I had to take a certain number of CEUs every single year to keep my license active. And just because the coaching space is unregulated doesn't mean that we shouldn't have to try to keep ourselves in the know, keep ourselves knowledgeable. That doesn't serve anyone. If you become that coach that's still doing the same thing from 1995, you're no longer effective. And if you're really passionate about it, it's not about the money, it's about the impact. And the only way you can make an impact is if you're continuing to strengthen your resolve as a coach, if you're continuing to strengthen your knowledge base as a coach, and if you're continuing to be able to bring that back to your audience as well. So those are the 3 things that I have found to be extremely valuable when it comes to certification. Now, there are a lot of different certifications out there, and there's a lot of reasons why people can get overwhelmed with trying to decide which route to go as it relates to certification. So I'm going to share a little bit about my certification. I am not by any stretch of the imagination or any means trying to tell you this has to be it. I want to create an opportunity to open this conversation so that if you have questions specifically about how it can work for you, you can circle your way back around and we can chat about it. We can talk about how this program can work for you, because I have been very intentional about handcrafting this program to be unlike anything that you have ever seen before. I am not a certification factory. I have no intention to slap a certification on someone's desk and say, here you go, you got your certification. All done, right? That is not it for me. For me, I intentionally, thank you for the love, want to be able to give you a certification, but give you the tools that allow you to be able to leverage that allow you to be able to make a difference. So this program includes the coaching, meaning I am there, I am coaching you behind the scenes. I am very high touch, can ask any of my clients. The certification, so I'm giving you the certification that allows you to really showcase the expertise, the time that you dedicated, and all the things. And the community, meaning you are amongst like-minded people that are also moving towards the same goals. So not only are you getting support from me, you have this community, and research says we are an average of the top 5 people we spend the most amount of time with. So let's change who it is we're spending our time with so that we're around people that have the same goals, that have the same vision as us, that also push us and hold us accountable to our vision and to our goals. With this program, I also wanted to steer away from this idea that there is this one size fits all model to coaching, in the sense that like everyone's a life coach. Everyone is a, like life coach basically, or health coach. I wanted to also give you tools to change that a little bit. So I am giving you certification in 5 different areas: life and success coaching, hypnotherapy, neuro-linguistic programming, emotional freedom techniques, and time techniques. So together with all 5 of these modalities, I am supporting you at being able to support your clients at a deeper level, meaning that you can create transformation and change that happens faster and goes deeper. Okay, it is no longer some surface level support. It is deep the work that is so life-changing. And this is why I'm so proud of this certification, because the women that have already decided to join and the women that will join, that I'm calling in, that I'm excited to connect with, are really going to be able to change the world with this work. This is not some fly-by-night passion. This is literally something that you are passionate about. This is something that is a calling, something that is drawing you towards helping people. And now you have the tools to be able to make it happen. When the women come through this program, they not only do they have the support, but they have the structure and that foundation to build out a profitable and impactful business. Not some business where they're, piecing things together and hoping things will work, but literally a business that makes a difference, okay? So the certification, I have a special offer, and it closes Monday. So on Monday, up until Monday, I am offering a super special link. I'll share the link for over $1,000 off. Okay. And with this deal, you're not only getting over $1,000 off, you're also getting 6 amazing bonus courses that I charge thousands of dollars for, literally added into this. Okay. I wanted to make this a no-brainer, but I also wanted to support those that are kind of on the fence and like, I'm not sure where I want to go. I wanted to make this a no-brainer. So if you would like that special, unique, secret link, send me a DM ASAP, okay? Send me a DM ASAP, all right? And when you send this to me, we'll talk about how this program can work for you. We'll talk about what it is that's included. I'll talk about the way in which I support my clients in this program, because I'm doing, business calls. I'm doing hot seat coaching. I'm doing Q&A time each month to really be able to support you. I want to be able to support you, and I want to be able to see you win, all right? So when you send me this DM, I will send you the link, and we'll talk about the way in which this program can essentially work for you. So do not hesitate. Hop over to my DMs. I'll be in there all evening. I'm actually getting ready to head to my daughter's track practice. So send me a DM, and I look forward to connecting with all of you soon. Thanks for those who joined me live. Thank you for my replay viewers. Thanks for those that stuck with me. This has been something that's been on my heart for a while, and I have literally been putting in the time, the effort, and the energy, and I am so excited. Thank you for the love, for the way in which this certification is getting ready to change the game. Not only just for me, but for those around me, those who join and those who really take this next step into the next level. It's mind-blowing. It really, really is. And I'm just so excited to be able to support you. So I hope you all have an absolutely amazing evening. Bye, guys.